So we love Palestine, Geno. This is my new thing. Free Palestine is the most important thing in my life. And here's a couple of Palestinians, Geno. Tony Khan, Shahid Khan. They had Palestine stolen from them. They're from Gaza. No, Geno, these are actually soulless bloodsuckers as well. So they run an NFL team. And what a tight-knit group that is. The only good owner, Bob Kraft. And conveniently, he owns the team I like. So that's good for me, huh? Geno, do you know what this helmet is over here?
That is a football helmet to a team that doesn't even have the ability to put their team members into a fucking hospital. They just have to carry them out there. They don't even have A4 carts. That's one of the great things. They don't even want to pay for their TV, cable bills, all these great things that the Jaguars choose not to pay for because Tony Khan has to put so much money into AEW right now.
I didn't know about the lack of medical carts. I mean, that's shocking. They don't even have the blue tent. They're over there stripping you down naked on the field and checking your thighs and shit. That's fucked up. So, so far 0-2, but it's interesting to see the passion still involved. Like, when you're growing up and you're dumb and you care about this, I mean, you just know certain teams are trash, and you just wonder, like, does anyone even care that even is on the team? Like, they feel trapped, right? Like, you don't want to be drafted by that team. You don't want to work for that team. The owners probably don't even care about it. But, no, even this team, look, they care. Look, they're showing up. They got their mustache on, their neck brace on. They're talking about they think they can win a game and shit. It's so cute. It is adorable how much when you're in the weeds, you think you can win something here.
Becomes the first ever NFL executive in a draft room, shaking off the effects of a pile driver he received on national television in a wrestling ring the night before. Such is life when you miss.
Oh, they better show Jack Perry's smile at the camera. Probably the most iconic image in AEW history. More than CM Punk chewing on a muffin.
It's AEW in the NFL.
Oh, Cornelius says, Tony Khan yelling 9 days from tonight.
9 days from tonight on Dynamite, live on Dynamite.
And even just the squinty Tony Khan face in general might be pretty iconic in itself when he tries to get out. And if we can use a moving image, Tony Khan rolling down the ramp after Jack Perry got lit on fire.
I'm Tony Khan. I'm the Chief Football Strategy Officer.
Chief Football Strategy Officer, like a coach? Like the head coach? You're not the coach. Is that some bullshit job you come up with when your son is of age and he needs to get a paycheck? Like, how do we reinvest my money back into my family? Pay my son for nothing?
This is going to be one of the busiest, most exciting days I've ever.
Listen to the dings. We're going to get the passcode 776543111.
Wrestling.
776.
This is going to be one of the busiest, most exciting days I've ever had. Today's the NFL Draft, Day 3. Tonight is a special Saturday night AEW Collision. It'll be 3 hours of TV, which ties the most I've ever done. I'm not a wrestler. I've never been trained to wrestle. The idea that I would be out there taking the most dangerous move in wrestling, I'm really lucky to be alive right now. And that's why I feel so blessed and why I'm in such a great mood.
And why I'm in such a great mood. Is that... what? Geno, how come Shad Khan has a wig on?
We turn the page today. We begin the 2012 process with Khan as the new owner.
So my father acquired the Jaguars in January 2012. Analytics were becoming a bigger part of football.
Oh my God, Tony Khan is so fucking handsome. Look at him. He's the cutest fucking Khan I ever saw in my life.
Well, I had been working as a statistician. I came in as the head.
Oh my God, Geno, look, he's with the king. He's with Bill Belichick.
It's a big moment that he got to learn from Bill Belichick about how to properly use stats to improve his skills as a coach eventually. One day.
This is fake. They photoshopped this. Tony Khan got on a green screen.
Head of a football analytics group, and we really built the group up and grew more influence.
Tony!
Oh my God, look at this homo.
You know it.
Look at that hug. He even hugs football players like this. What the f? So, this is kind of like Jessica Pegula, one of the greatest female tennis players alive right now. And she keeps losing to Sabalenka in these finals. Her parents own the Bills, but she doesn't have some fake job she doesn't just work for her parents for free. She's a pro tennis athlete at the highest level. But when she goes to the sidelines in the games, they get to hug her. Oh, Jess, they can act like they like her. Oh, the owner's daughter's here. Jesus. Hey, Jessica, looking good. Nice freckles. So they got to do that with Tony, too. They got to act outgoing with him, even though they think he's a closeted fucking faggot nerd. And they got to hug him. But he's the owner's son. Like,
A football analytics group, and we really built the group up and grew more influence.
Tony! What's up? You know it. All work is easy work.
The doctors haven't actually cleared me to leave Jacksonville. I'm not supposed to travel, so it worked out. I was able to be here at the draft. The only thing is I still need a neck brace.
he still has pile driver head. Look at that hair. Poor Tony.
One of the places where I contribute was undrafted free agency.
And look, everyone's like, oh, God, the owner's son's here. He's going to keep chiming in, and we're going to act like he's being valuable.
So
He
Saturday,
gets paid way more than me, this guy.
I really need to be in the draft room.
Oh, that Mark's here.
The hardest part is you don't know until the end of the 7th round the player you want to sign is going to be there.
What?
I have
The
these
7th round? What are you looking for, a deep cut?
7th round
Why are you... You're a bad team. You get good ones in the first round.
in the draft room. The hardest part is you don't know until the end of the 7th round the player you want to sign is going to be there.
What does that mean? No one has ever said that. What an awful football strategist. Hey, I'm the chief football strategist here at the draft that's coming up tonight. We're not going to go to the 7th round if the guy we want is going to be there. I think you're doing it backwards. I don't think you know how this works, Mr. Strategist.
Part is you don't know until the end of the 7th round the player you want to sign is going to be there. I have these very large sheets of paper. I try to get a lot of information in one place.
They all make fun of him for his posters he carries around. Look at how they're looking at him. Oh, he's pulling out the yellow one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we know what a QBR is. Yeah.
These
We prefer the quarterback rating still, Tony. I know QBR's new agey, but it's inaccurate.
end of the 7th
Put the yellow one away.
round, the player you want to sign is going to be there. I have these very large sheets of paper. I try to get a lot of information in one place, and then as the draft goes on, track who's the best players that are available.
He's got a yardstick. Oh, this is so much fun.
Be the best value in undrafted.
Meanwhile, he's thinking like, oh, but Jack Perry should have a van that he drives around in.
Free agency for us.
What's wrong with his neck?
He got a body slam on AEW, so he's playing in the car.
Yeah, well, he didn't get pile drafted.
It's going to be the latest pick for the Jacksonville
it's the
Jaguars. Well, it's got to be a Mauler, right?
It's like my favorite movie, Time Cop.
Because
No doubt.
Tony Khan appreciates those, as we all know.
He appreciates them more when
Is
they're
he
not
still
pile
in-
driving him.
Is he still in his neck brace?
Oh, you know.
He should be.
You know I am, Rich.
And this is a big win. Because obviously everyone knows it's a bit, but they have to bring up AEW. It's genius. It's hilarious, too. I don't like when people act like it makes Tony look bad. No, it's fucking hilarious. And it only helps AEW, and that's good.
Hang in there, buddy.
The Jacksonville Jaguars
By the way, football's fake, too.
select DeAndre Prince, defensive back, Mississippi.
What a shitty fucking pick.
Hey, Trey, congratulations.
Appreciate you, man.
We're so excited to have you in Jacksonville.
That'll wrap it up from Detroit,
Yeah, hey, can I work at Double or Nothing?
Michigan. What a great draft it was.
Very, very soon here.
Tony loves the draft, but what he actually really truly loves is
His cock. Sorry.
undrafted free agents. He is like Mr. Undrafted Free Agent. That is his moment.
It's that time of the day. And if you haven't committed anywhere, I wanted to talk to you about it because
Calling players who didn't get drafted and finding some hidden gems. That is a huge passion of mine.
there's definitely a sense of urgency because 32 teams are fighting it out for the same players at the same
Okay, all right. Now he actually looks injured here. Maybe it's because he's leaning forward. But Geno, when did he get herpes in the last scene? How did this happen?
This is just him really, like, he's been on the phone for so long that I can't fucking talk anymore. I have just text now response because my voice is just going out. My throat's so fucked up and my tongue is just so messed up right now. I just have to text you guys now until I get an actual important phone call.
This pick, like he looks so bad here. Ringside News should use this frame for all the news updates of him. Like, what is going on with his whole mouth?
Time to bring some.
He definitely just blew a guy.
Because
like between being in that other room and this room, he went and sucked some. That's the only thing I can think.
32 teams are fighting it out for the same players at the same time.
To bring some of the wrestling lingo into the football, it's like a battle royal, and everybody's out there trying to throw each other out of the way.
Yeah, it's like my mom's wrestling lingo. Like that's Walmart break room wrestling lingo.
Bring some of the wrestling.
I thought you were gonna say something cool like shoot or work to educate Logan Paul.
Lingo into the football, it's like a battle royal, and
it's like a casino battle royale out here.
Everybody's out there trying to throw each other out of the way to sign the best undrafted free agents. Hey,
what a
Trey,
dork.
this is Tony Khan, Chief Football Strategy Officer of the Jaguars.
Former bartender in college.
I'm
Is that the career path usually? Bartender in college to Chief Football Strategy. Oh, your life's easy, isn't it?
Khan, Chief Football Strategy.
You're not living a real life either. You have it easier than Steph DeLander with her tits, don't you?
Free agents.
Must be nice.
Hey,
keep thinking you work hard, Mr. Never worked in his life.
Hey, Trey, this is Tony Khan, Chief Football Strategy Officer of the Jaguars. I'm a huge fan of yours.
Well, I think that's why this is a great spot, because there's, the availability on our roster here. We really can use.
Yeah, they got openings everywhere.
Help.
Yeah, I heard Fred Taylor retired. You're going to need a running back. What's taking so long?
Wide receiver, and I think you'd be a great fit with the team. Edge. Obviously we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and we'd already drafted that position, but we also do need it. I know there's a lot of teams calling. I would love to have you here in Jacksonville.
Meanwhile, there's a real GM in an office somewhere so fucking annoyed he has to deal with these shitty players that this guy's reaching out to.
I do a lot of work in undrafted free agency, and I've got a good track record of the players I call making the team. If there's anything you need or anything I can do for you, here's my number. And really just excited to see you in training camp.
I could use that, yeah.
Yes, sir, thank you. Thank you, David. See you, man.
Yeah, why don't you call me and tell me I'm not an approved media partner?
As we've just finished the NFL Draft 2024, we are officially heading into wrestling mode.
How many you walk fast? Why is that?
Well, we got a lot going on. I actually don't think I walk that fast, but I'm walking fast now. I hope.
Try the pilgrimage, tough guy. He ain't going to be walking fast, when he's walking 100 kilometers.
That's because he doesn't need to walk any more faster than he absolutely has to, because, again, he's a busy man doing so much analytics for both his football teams and for pro wrestling, so he could know exactly who to sign a free agency.
No one needs the Camino more than this guy. He needs to find himself.
He hate me his grit and says Tony Khan is trying to find the emissary.
Guarantee you 1/3 into the Camino de Santiago, this guy is coming out of the closet crying on his fucking vlog. He needs to find himself, because we already know what he is.
I'm not putting anybody in harm's way. After what's happened to me recently, certainly I know it's important to stop and smell the roses. I'm lucky to be here right now, after surviving arguably the deadliest move in pro wrestling, Spike Powder.
It's the knee. Now, if FTR did it and did a real pile driver, that would have been awesome. This is some gay, flippy tombstone that sucks and has never been impressive once. And now with your ankles in it, it's even worse.
So Vicious, it's banned in several states.
No one bans the tombstone version. You should know that, Mark.
His father came out, and that's when you know it's serious business.
When I came to after
Now,
that.
the best part of that is this nigger.
That's when you know it's
Look, when he notices who it is.
serious business.
Oh, that's the best. That's Shotgun. Here we go. It's like my favorite movie, Time Cop.
Tony has such enthusiasm.
Guys, we're going right to the Grizzly Young Vets. Yeah. In the back end.
What an awful show, huh, Geno? Guys, we're going to go to the Grizzly Young Vets.
Guys, we're going right to the Grizzly Young Vets. Yeah, extra minute.
He is the boss. Boss who is very young in his thinking. And so he's got kind of a fresh mindset.
Very young in his thinking is never a compliment.
It's pretty interesting because you're a heel that everyone thinks is a babyface, and she's a babyface.
Oh, my God. They have to write what heel and babyface mean. for the Logan Pauls watching at home. Jesus Christ.
It's pretty interesting because you're a heel that everyone thinks is a babyface, and she's a babyface that everyone seems to think is a heel.
Yes, this might work out great.
And it's like, hey, remember that video where you're finger banging yourself and your tattoos in it?
Babyface, and she's a babyface that everyone seems to think is a heel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gay, so I never jerked off to it.
This might work out great. You can't stop them. You try and tell them, Tony, take a break. You've been working so hard. Your neck is in pieces. I want you to sit down. I want you to take a break. There's no point in even saying it. The man won't stop. His passion drives this company.
How are you, sir? You doing okay?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm
Yes,
doing
awesome.
good. He's not doing so good.
He takes his sick.
That's his voice? Have we ever heard that guy talk before? I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Doing okay?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm
Yes,
doing
awesome.
good.
He's not doing so good.
He's not doing so good.
He takes this seriously because
I would beat the out of these two guys if I ever saw them.
Working 16, 17 hours a day is nothing new.
You're not working 1 hour a day. Shut the up.
A draft, too.
You didn't earn any of the money you have, and you're not earning the money you're making. You're just showing up at a place and sitting there and having fun. Shut the up with this work.
Working 16, 17 hours a day is nothing new for me.
Oh, my God. So every second he's not asleep, he's pretending he's working.
I love football. I love wrestling. I love the work, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do things every day that I love.
Yeah, carrying around a pencil isn't a job.
Thank you all for being here. It means the world. I love you. Thank you very much. I'll see you again very soon. Bye, Jack.
And by the way, everything you do, everyone I've ever met could do it better. There's like you're so much less qualified than most people. And most people are fucking retarded. I bet Jiggs would do your fucking job better than you. Jiggs would have the Jaguars in the playoffs this year. Jiggs would put the belt on Kyle Fletcher like it should be. Masshole Trash will fix this shit right up. Emi Sakura would be on Dynamite next week. Instead, we got this fucking asshole ruining our favorite show. But Geno, what a glimpse. It wasn't as deep as I hoped. It was it glossed over a lot, but it gave us some highlights. Usually NFL Films is great at what they do. Even the music sucked in that, so they're slacking.
They tried their best to incorporate all this wrestling jargon, all this wrestling information. Just with Tony Khan having to lie to our face saying that this tombstone powder was the most devastating move that he's ever taken, that's been banned in so many states, when it should be. Again, he's lied to us because we know the only real banned move is the actual fucking burning hammer, letting it right your fucking neck, and he's never going to take.
And that's because John Cena banned it because it's too much like his move, but better.